Yep. There we go.
Cut that tree down.
Hmm?
No, it fell down.
Oh, it fell down? Wow.
Yeah, they nearly destroyed that house over there.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was during one of the crazy ass like storms that we had like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
But now it's like a little tunnel system. There's like a bunch of little tunnels and caves going underneath there, and I've noticed they pop out for over here and over there.
Yeah.
Great big limb off that tree. Yeah, we just cut it out.
Oh.
One morning I looked up and
You little big old puppy dog, come on. Come on. Hey. Ugh. Fuck, it's cold. Shit, it's been a fat minute since it's been chilly. So if that's the case, should I get a hoodie? Should I get my hoodie or something like that? Oh wait, it's probably... That's over there. Oh goodness. Fucking cold as hell. Ugh, flumps. Do this. Come on. There we go. Cool. It's connected. Yep. Sweet. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Man, why is it cold? What's up, man? It's chilly as fuck. Ay. Once it's actually starting to be nice and cool. It's cloudy, it was raining last night. Now it's chilly. There we go. Much better. There we go. There, get some tunes going. Definitely feel a lot more warmer now. Sweet. Fuck. Ugh. Fuck. Thank you, Mr. Bearsoon. I'm pretty sure that's like something that is like later in the game from what I've heard. Man, because of all this fucking like cold air, it's like really got my nose running really bad right now. Ugh. Fuck. And this is like after getting over a fucking cold and having to deal with this already as it is. Now it's just like way fucking worse. Fuck. Keep getting companions declaring love to me. I just want my dark elf priestess to leave me alone. That's. I mean, So, is it really just that horny? What the fuck? The devil girl wants to fuck. The druids want to as well. Oh my god, so it's just all horny game. Everyone just wants to fuck in that game. Why am I not surprised? Was to do wants to as well. I ran him off because he had a condition where he has to eat a magic item every day or he dies. Ugh. I ain't made of gold. He ain't made of gold. Damn. Well, yeah, you just have to be made out of magical items instead. Or else, you know, he dies. He just fucking dies. That's why he just needs to eat magical shit. So, hey, at least it ain't gold. Oh shit, this is that song I was trying to find from that fucking block party that I went to the other day. Where's that band? There it is, cool. I'll have to add it in there. And start hearing voices more you use them. The weird mind parasite powers, you get are devastating but weird. Well, I don't know, like, like every tiny little thing about, popping up for the game, but every tiny little details make me want more and more of it. I was watching the offensive review of Labor Strikes video. No, they're like a little deep dive into like different labor strikes. Yeah, I know, like the UAWs authorized like a lot of fucking strikes, with, I forgot with, like, against who specifically, but, I know that, like, pretty much, like, a gigantic fucking, like, huge, like, number of people were like, yep, we're gonna authorize strike if we don't get our contract type of thing. So, like, the UAW might eventually do that type of shit. Video games devs, yep, yeah, video game devs with SAG-AFTRA, funny enough. Like, SAG-AFTRA also has a union membership within game development, so they've authorized us to strikes with game developers too. So that's pretty fucking great. Blair Mountain sounds intense. It was. I've talked about Blair Mountain on here multiple times. Oh shit, and Pal's Books are having a union strike, and I guess all 3 locations today, Monday, are closed during the union strike. A little interesting. I mean, that actually makes sense. My friend Logan's saying Pal's Books being scheduled. It actually kind of makes sense. And plus, it's a Labor Day. From what I understand, like, they were already going to do that. But, I know at least, like, when it comes to strikes, I mean, at least in some part, like, the point is so it closes. Like, yeah, it's closed, so now you ain't getting business or money. Or Starfield is bad. Well, yeah, it is because it was made by Bethesda. Like, that's, I mean, that's why. I mean, like, I saw that video last night with the dude, like, fucking pronouns! That guy. Like, that dude was just straight fucking unhinged. I saw that video yesterday, and it was just hilarious. I think Bethesda's bad. Dude, come on. Dude, Bethesda's just, like, so... They're literally are just as bad as EA, bro. I mean, come on. I ain't gonna cut him some fucking slack just because, like, 3 years later, after you download 8 gajillion mods for fucking Fallout or something. Fallout 3 is good, Oblivion is good. And yeah, like, Oblivion, which was made years and years ago, like, a long fucking time ago. And people still play it because it still holds good. In Fallout 3, like, most people argue that Fallout New Vegas is technically better than 3, despite using the same engine. It's less clunky and, like, and shit like that, which makes sense, but at least Fallout 3 at least actually has something that's worth a fuck. But literally everything after New Vegas, which New Vegas wasn't even a Bethesda specific project, that was Obsidian. So they basically just, you know, did what Bethesda should have been doing, basically. Obsidian actually knows what the fuck they doing. Same guys that make Coder too. Yeah. So at least, you know, when it comes to, like, Obsidian, you know, working on these projects, that's actually kind of worth a fuck. But anything that Bethesda touches, I mean, it ends up being like a rote, like, fucking, basically, it's just like a same fucking thing, you know, that they have been making. Like, if you play Skyrim, Fallout 4, or any of these games, like, they're pretty much damn near the same outside of, like, different, like, surface skins. Like, hey, you want the Skyrim skin, or do you want the Fallout skin, or do you want the Starfield skin? It's like, I mean, there's not a lot of massive, like, gameplay difference or, you know, and shit outside of the fact it's just, like, a different environment and different world and shit. The only Obsidian game I want to recommend is Outer Worlds. Yeah, I've heard Outer Worlds isn't really that good. I've heard it's okay, but it's not, like, great or good. But I've heard more of, like, mid things about that. I haven't heard, like, utterly bad, but I've heard more mid. Really too much into Bethesda style development for that one. And I think that's a mistake of theirs. If that's the case, then don't fucking do that. That's bad. It's basically Skyrim space. That's why I hear Starfield is. And Fallout, like, you know, in a way it's like Skyrim, but Fallout. I mean, it's like a lot of, that's kind of what I mean. Like, when it says Bethesda sucks, they don't, like, even if they do have the same kind of foundational, like, thing for their games, like, change it up, like, way more outside of just, like, aesthetics and, you know, the world itself. Like, I mean, you know, make it so there's something more unique to it. Like, there's, like, you know, some elements, you know, or gameplay abilities, or something that's just strictly unique to those games. Like, because, I mean, because I guess, like, you know, Fallout's like, oh, you got, like, Radaway and all the chems and this and that and stuff like that. But it's like, I mean, you could basically have, you know, that type of shit modded into Skyrim. Like, people, I mean, even when the game first came out, like, people were making mods for Skyrim so you can have guns and shit like that. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like they basically, like, release kind of like a base model of what is a game, which is glitchier and broken to fuck. And then they will, like, essentially let the community and the mod creators, you know, fucking fill the void up. And then, like, every so often they'll add updates to kind of, like, you know, streamline it a little more. Like, Bethesda has a whole fucking, like, system down, and they exploit their consumers for it. So, fuck Bethesda. I mean, I'm on Vosh's position on this one, honestly. Like, I generally am not a fan of Bethesda. I like, you know, some of their games. I like, you know, the franchises around it. Like, I like Elder Scrolls and Fallout as a franchise and shit. Like, and I like that type of stuff. But, I mean, and it's not like they don't have, you know, opportunity or they don't have potential, because they absolutely fucking do. I mean, if anything, a lot of the creation of these games comes to the developers, but the reason why they suck is because of the executives. Like, what makes these games good are the developers, and if they actually had legit freedom and liberty and the ability to actually have power and a voice in the fucking games they make, I guarantee you these games would be better, and Bethesda would, you know, actually be redeemed in a lot of people's eyes, including mine. Fallout 4 and 36 got power armor, right? Sure. I mean, I'll grant that. But that's the thing, it's just like, I mean, the problem is though, it's like they didn't really do much with that. They're just like, oh yeah, you get to just like whip up some power armor and there you go. It's like, I mean, I would expect that like there would be like, you know, some skill sets on learning how to use it. Obviously Fallout 4 is understandable because depending on if you're Nate or his wife or whatever the fuck, quote unquote, obviously when it comes to like the, you know, baseline character or some shit for Fallout 4, like when it comes to that, like he's technically you know, in the military, you know, before the war, you know, and after all that shit, so he would have experience, so it's kind of understandable for him to just like hop right into power armor suit and be fine and know how to use it. I mean, the only thing is like if you're his wife, like I don't know how she would just like, oh yeah, this is a power armor suit, I know how to use this. So, I mean, like, there's a few little quirks about it for sure, but that's the thing. Like, they could add little tiny things, you know, to the game, where for sure it'll be way complicated in a way. Like, if you know, play the game a certain way, I mean, you might have certain preset, like, you know, things that will already be there, like knowing how to use power armor. And if you're, like, maybe you know, another, you know, like a character for something else, and then, you know, like his wife or some shit, then you would have to learn how to use power armor. You wouldn't be able to just hop right into it. You would have to figure out how to use it, how to, you know, like get in it, stuff like that. 76 has a card system where you can specialize power armor. See, that makes more sense. Like having like, you know, a way to where you can start specializing and stuff like that makes sense. I mean, because also, at least in Fallout 4, there's, like, you know, power armor that raiders have, but they don't actually use the power armor as armor. They're just, like, these big suits that are just, like, meant to, like, try to protect them, but they end up just being more clunky than anything. And funny enough, easier to kill. Which also I kind of find amusing, because it kind of shows that, like, you know, there are raiders or, like, other people in the world that are aware of what power armor is and have an idea about how it works, but are not proficient whatsoever to know how to use any of it. So it's like they might be able to figure it out. They might be able to make it operational, maybe even a little bit, you know, or, you know, maybe not at all, but at least enough to where they can use it and, you know, run around in it and shit. You know, I like that at least. I mean, which is one thing where like New Vegas and some of the other Fallouts didn't quite get yet. You know, where it's like you basically have to strictly be like specifically trained in power armor, and then you can wear it. If not, you can't. It's like that kind of sucks. I think it's a little bullshit, because I think, you know, it's possible to, like, you know, just hop into it, but, you know, there's obviously, like any beginner, you know, you're not going to be proficient in that until you you know, like start using it extensively. Get Brotherhood or X1. Well, what, for Fallout 4 or fucking 76? Because I don't play 76, and Fallout 4, I never use Raider power armor shit. That's trash. A lot of hoops. I kind of like 3's way of getting it. Well, 3 was a little easier. I mean, New Vegas, I mean, the only reason why I had some hoops was because you had to, like, you know, basically, you know, not join the Brotherhood, but you had to kind of, like, you know, you had to play their, like, little side story. I mean, you had to interact with them and, you know, like, partake in that shit. You also find an enclave, learn from them. What, like in 3? I like to roleplay as gay with Arcade. Oh, like, oh yeah, with that guy. You know, honestly, like, out of all the companions in New Vegas, the one I never, ever was able to get was Raul. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why I couldn't, but I never was able to somehow get him. I also went up to that mountain too. I, you know, cleared the area out, but for some reason I couldn't, like, get to his area for some reason. I don't know if my game was, like, every time was just glitched, or there was, like, something I just was missing. I only saw him once and never again. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, I mean, it was the same thing for me. Like, there was one game where I saw him once, and then literally ever since I've had Fallout New Vegas, never seen him again. I know he's there. In fact, technically, he could be one of the first companions you can get. Gotta resolve the quest a specific way, I think. I don't think so. I think, you know, he will join you, like, you know, pretty easily. Raoul? Wasn't that the name of Squeck's lover? Raoul! Raoul! With all Squecks. I mean, maybe. I mean, he's a ghoul, so... I mean, you know, he could have technically been alive at the time. I mean, you have to save him from Mutant Tabitha by fixing her robot. Yeah, because I think he was a mechanic. Like, he was there, you know, basically as a mechanic, and essentially was just like, you know, pretty much, like, trying to rebuild it or something like that, and never could, so you had to help him and all that shit. I don't remember. I just know that, like, he was the only companion out of all the companions I, you know, had. Like, he was the only one I never got. So remember that Living Tree mission? Living Tree. Oh, was it that in that, one vault, like, where everyone ended up becoming, like, a mutant plant thing? Like a Audrey 2 fucking style vault? I know in New Vegas they have some shit like that. Just took down a fucking vampire using a level 1 Divine Light spell. They take 10 times damage from Divine. Damn. That was Fallout 3, Harold. Oh, Fallout 3. Oh. There was a guy whose organs got stretched out. Oh, so yeah, that might be in Fallout 3. Because I know at least with, people thought he was a god. Yeah, I think that might have been in 3, because I don't remember any of that in New Vegas. So yeah, I think that was 3. I remember, I actually remember that dude, the ghoul tree growing out of his head. Yeah, so, yeah. He begs you to torch him. Yeah, I remember this. So yeah, like, I think I only interacted with the dude once. I don't think I ever, like, completed, you know, any interaction with him, but I just kind of saw him and went, whoa, this guy's kind of fucking cool. You know, and that was pretty much about it. I'd never played Fallout 3 as extensive like I did New Vegas, so, I mean, actually I never completed Fallout 3, but I have gotten pretty extensive into it with one of my gameplays, and, I do remember pretty distinctly, you know, seeing that dude at one point. This way to get free Outcast power armor, but no training for it. You pop up. Little goof. I thought I had to go inside him and shoot his heart. I don't remember. See, I only interacted with that dude once. That or burn him. Also, Patriot Link. Patriotism. Where's Patriot Link? Smells like freedoms. America, fuck yeah. Oh, it's so it's a Team America OST. America. You have weird news. Stepdude, she remarried. He remarried? Wait, he's already married again? She's 24. Oh my god! Oh, that is fucking grooming, bro. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Oh my god. That's not, God, that's just fucking disturbing. Well, now I got the EBs. Is she a horse? Her profile says I'm down to fucking suck. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is this, dude? Dude, your stepdad's just gonna, like, honestly, as long as he has, like, weird bitches to fuck or something like that, like, I think he will be safe, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he'll, like, go out and do shit as long as he gets, like, weird bitches to fuck. What? You need water? Someone needs aqua. Bonk. Bonk. Here you go. Goof. I was freaking out because she thought it would affect how much money she was going to get. Well, you say was, so I'm assuming that means that, like, she realized that probably not. She's probably going to take out a life insurance claim on him. Honestly, that would probably be good. Maybe that 24-year-old lady will, like, do that. Now, Bamini got to wait 2 months to remarry, but he waited long enough. So that certainly is just fucking, just weird. I mean, I don't really think you need to wait to remarry or whatever the fuck, because who gives a shit? A Class C felony? How? What the? What? Why? That's so stupid. By gaming. So what? Like, that's supposed to fucking, like, what? That's so stupid. That's like, that shouldn't be a thing. Polyamory is also illegal here. Why? I mean, who gives a fuck? Dude, I love how for religious reasons they're like, fuck polygamy. And then you got Utah and they're like Mormons, they're like, oh yes, polygamy is good. Like, I mean, for religious reasons, all the same, but they have very different reasons as to why, you know, they got what they got. It's like, what? The religion's so fucking stupid. So retarded. Especially when it comes to this, like, really. Like, oh my god, it's, like, illegal and it goes against the sanctity of God. Even though it fucking, like, doesn't. Because polyamory and, you know, bigamy, like, relationships are absolutely okay in the Bible. It's defended in the Bible, for fuck's sake. Like, it's encouraged. I mean, maybe Alabama ought to, like, you know, start reading their book again. You know, wants himself in 50 twinks. Well, I don't want to, like, have a weird marriage or anything. I don't give a fuck about no damn, like, you know, marriage or contract like that. Just want to kind of dom your mommy. Well, hey, I do too. I just don't want no weird, like, you know, long-term, like, you know, contract thing where I have to, like, you know, be stuck to that forever. I want there to be an ability to where if, you know, for whatever reason, you know, if there's a mutual separation, then that can happen. And have no fucking bullshit. Having a, you know, a marriage contract kind of makes things really overly complicated than they really need to be. I mean, not that I'm like inherently against the whole concept in itself. If you want to do it, go for it. But like, I mean, it's just like realistically, just like a superficial, like, hey, you know, we're gonna stay together, but we're putting it on paper. It's like, cool.
Telling us white lies, you ignorant motherfuckers, you need to open your eyes. Innocence murdered in cold blood.
Then we went over this way. Want to laugh at it again? All right.
Whole business of taking lies. Young boy gets murdered and we mourn, they capitalize. What is getting bothered, start telling the lies. Creating race wars and culture divide.
If I was sparring someone who drank beer like that, I'd make him chug it. Oh, is it the Ted Cruz thing?
So all the history that we share is no longer enough. All the struggles that we share is no longer enough.
It's the Ted Cruz video. Dude, I'm actually kind of convinced a little bit that, like, because I'm pretty sure I remember. I think it was like the, you know, like the road to the furry gauntlet, like the hour before they did the gauntlet, like I think they reacted to it, and they kind of put out that like they think that the beer that Ted Cruz had was actually not even, there wasn't even any beer in there. Like they think it was just straight empty. Like they had it like opened, you know, because the way he opened it kind of looked like it was already kind of opened, basically, like the cap was just sitting on the, you know, the bottle, which I could grant that. Like I guarantee that's probably what was going on, just so it's easy for him to look like he opened it. It's even more embarrassing. It is, yeah. Which honestly, you know what? Here, let's. Oh, now it's the fucking Crystal Kyle version of it. Oh, come on, YouTube. Fucking full screen the goddamn thing. Alright, hold on. Alright, this weekend I'm dealing with this, I swear to God. I'm definitely a procrastinator, that's for fucking sure, on this bullshit. There we go. Alright, yeah, okay, here we go. Here, yeah, let's honestly analyze this shit. I know this much. If I was going to perform a drink beer, at least drink the damn beer. I mean, for real. And also, like, I mean, I could grant this at least. Like, these weird little chuckle fucks in the background. Like, you know all these type of dudes, like, you know, genuinely, you know, are drinking them beers. Like, I'll grant that. Like, I mean, this guy right here, too. Like, this dude, like, I remember when we looked at this big boy right here in the plaid, like, he drank that thing like his life depended on it, dude. Like, the dudes in the background are genuine beer drinkers. You know, yeah, oh yeah, dude, they could easily drink circles around Ted. What? You know, fuck, I'm sick of the fat Halloween and the day after national holidays. You know what, the kids went to bed early on Halloween? No, nobody. And yet they expect us to do all our work with sugar still coursing through our veins. Closest thing we ever get to a hangover, and I have a feeling it has to do with this religious majority of the country, you fucking buzzkills. Yeah, I think it would have a lot to do with that. Alright, here, I'll turn it up. Okay, so, yeah, the whole, the idea of that, you know, bottle potentially already being opened.
That's their guideline. Well, I gotta tell you, if they want us to...
Yeah, like, I'm willing to say that they, like, had it, like, already kind of, like, pre-opened. Maybe they had the cap still, like, on there, but that seal was busted. Like, he had it, you know, they had it so he could just, like, pop it off. That's for sure. But, I mean, it's such a dark bottle, like, it's such a dark brown glass bottle that you can't even fucking, you know, see anything. I don't see any foam coming out of the beer, because it probably was already open, but also, it could be empty. And the thing is, I can't fucking tell. Like, they got a bottle, you know, of beer to where, whether it's full or empty or halfway or anything, you won't notice.
2 beers a week, frankly, they can kiss my ass.
No. And I can't, yeah, there's no way to, honestly... There's no true way to tell. Like, I mean, you can't tell if it's full or not. I mean, and honestly, you could tell, at least with the dudes back here, they definitely, you know, got fucking, you know, beers in their drinks. And like I said, look at this guy back here.
Okay,
See, I told you this guy, life depended on it. He's chugging that thing. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, he is drinking that thing. Look at the beer. He said he had the Shiners. Yeah, Shiners Bach or something like that. Oh my god, look at this fucking schlub, bro. Oh my god. He's trying so hard to look like a badass. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, let's try to enhance. Hold on, we're doing an analysis of this real quick, like dead ass. I want to see if there was genuinely beer in there. But hold on, I see what might look like foam right there. Maybe. Is there a way to enhance the video here?
A week, frankly, they can kiss my ass.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, whatever.
No, okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Senator,
Oh! No, he had beer in there! Dude, it foamed up. Look at that. It immediately foamed right up. It started popping right off. Okay, no, he had a beer. Okay, no, he was drinking it. I mean, he was still being a bitch with drinking it. Like, I mean, honestly, he was still being a bitch. That was barely a drink, but no, there was a beer in there. Yeah, so foam popped right off on top of that bottle. So, he had a beer in that drink. I'm headcanon that he didn't have any. Well, hey, we had to do an analysis. We had to do a deep dive analysis. We had to do the enhancements. We had to zoom in. I still make him chug it. Oh, no, if we're fucking real. Like, no, he's still a bitch. I mean, it was just going to be more embarrassing if there was no beer in there. But the fact that there is at least doesn't make it as embarrassing, but he's still a bitch. And honestly, this guy's more of a bitch because he has a non-alcoholic beer.
I brought a beer to drink with you. I'll drink this non-alcoholic beer with you because I'm not allowed to drink on camera, but...
And also, I actually found out about maybe why he might have had a non-alcoholic beer. It's because apparently when he used to work on Fox, he was kind of a sleaze hound. And it's in theory that he might have been a sleaze hound while drinking on the job a little bit. And Fox were sick of it, so they let him go. Because they were kind of sick of him, drinking and being a sleazeball. So there's a theory that Newsmax has kind of noticed that, or it's like, hey, you can work here, but you can't be like a drunk sleaze hound here. So we'll give you non-alcoholic beers and stuff, and you can have that, but that's it. Like, I guarantee you there has to be some shit like that. I mean, wow, Rio, my mom says I have to be home by 9 energy. No shit, dude. Dude, like, this guy really got, like, that I need to be home by 9 o'clock energy with that non-alcoholic beer he's drinking. And he drinks it even worse. And like, he looks like he, like, and then, like, kind of somehow put it back in the bottle. Like, if you take a swig, like, it's like this. Like, it was literally like that. Like, he put it back into the drink. Like, he took the gulp and was like, nope, gulp going back in. And then he went, blah. Like, he is a fucking bitch and a true embarrassment, because he couldn't even hold it. He couldn't even drink it. At least Ted took, like, a little, like, yeah. Like, at least he took a little sip. I'll grant that for Ted. This bitch didn't even drink it.
I gotta say, have you ever...
Oh, and yeah, non-alcoholic beer straight up tastes like asshole. At least beer, it tastes like piss. That's at least a little better.
seen a brand do more damage to itself than Bud Light, which single-handedly...
And I love how he has to just jab Bud Light out of nowhere over this, too. But, yeah, I mean, we had to at least do the analysis. I think he drinks it again here.
...destroy themselves, so I'm glad you're not drinking a Bud Light. Personally, I'm fond of Shiner Bock, which is a good Texas brand. I've been to the Shiner Brewery.
Yeah, whatever. Hold on.
And I recommend it, and I promise you this is not alcohol-free beer down here.
I think what bothers me...
Damn it. I think he stopped the video right before he took his second swig. Because he takes his second one where, like, he basically is just as bitchy and wussy as the first time. If not, maybe a little more. How do you know what asshole tastes like? Dude, oh my fucking god, it's a goddamn, like, figure of speaking joke. Holy shit, don't take it so fucking literally. God. In a fucking pan, bro. I mean, Jesus Christ, what do you expect? Like the forbidden fruit? No. If that's what you're referring to, no. I like receiving it, but I ain't giving that out. Unless you, like, do a deep dive scrub bubble bath on that bitch. Then, I say aye. But beyond that, no. I love this thumbnail. Dude, this guy has just been immortalized as the fucking, like, whiny egg, dude. Fucking builders! Dude, this guy's just immortalized. Holy shit. I watched that video. Well, I've seen the original. Like, I saw Vach's reaction to it live when he was streaming, and then I just watched the original video myself when I was streaming. And, oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. Even TJ on A Band of Hope yesterday was watching it too, and and honestly, yeah, like, I mean, his commentary was just basically like, you know, like, yeah, this dude might generally do some shit. He might shoot up something. Like, you should not have any guns, and if he does, they should be taken from him. Like, this guy's definitely unhinged, and blah, blah, blah. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, fair assessment. Tend to agree. Demon Mama came back with the drip. Dude, Demon Mama had, like, insane drip. The drip status is off the charts. In fact, here, dude, we should look at her insane drip, dude. Here. I want to get to the part where she just pops right on. I didn't stay to see what she was talking about. She was just talking about her vacation. For the most part. Like her RV trip and, you know, like some potential changes, you know, for the stream and stuff like that. But here, okay, cool. Behold, the drip of drips. Dude, that shit is straight up some fucking drip, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit right there be some fucking drip. Like, I don't even know what you would call this, besides just, like, a, like, Demon Empress, like, blouse or something. I don't fucking know, but it's just like, bruh. The insane drip that's going on right here is just ridiculous. It's over the top, off the charts. Drippage to the nth degree. Trans vampire noble. Yeah, dude, a trans demonic vampire noble, dude. Yeah, dude, that's totally perfect. Yeah, that honestly works.
My lovely
No, I love how she just has like this like bombastic return. No, like the orchestra. She's like, no. I fucking love it. Not V-trip. TJ, yeah. I know, D-Mom was able to, you know, like, do a fucking RV trip around America, and here's TJ, and still hasn't done it. Fucking bitch. TJ the bitch. Oh, there you are. Oh, goof. Man, I need to, like, find, like, you know, some crazy outfit or something like that to just have for, like, special occasions. Just for the insane drip. Look at the title. What was it? So what the hell? This guy thinks Satan hates it when Christians boink. The fuck?
Alright, we got one more video to look at. This one was sent into my video request section of Discord, which, by the way, if you want me to watch certain bits. But this one is called Why Satan Hates Your Sexuality.
Why would he? That doesn't make sense. Like, wouldn't it be the opposite? Wouldn't Satan be like, yes, spread more sexual degeneracy and other unusual sexualities, yes? Like, wouldn't he be all about that? While God is the one who's all weird about, like, you know, sexuality, be like, no, you have to be rigid in a certain way. Like, I don't know, that would just be my guess. Just a hunch. I have a napkin in here. Nah, here we go. Ugh. Usually God's the prude. Exactly. God is the prude in most of the situations. Oh. Ugh. Lame. Yeah. I'm definitely kind of curious to check that out maybe later tonight. So when I get off work, I'll probably check that out. Because that certainly is ridiculous. I don't like talking about Chris Trango anyways. I mean, I saw some of that, make the waves on the internet a little bit, and I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts about it. I just don't. I mean, considering the dude's fucking mental health and shit, like, I mean, it's, like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck, like, I mean, what anyone would really expect, I guess. They get hospitalized permanently. Well, yeah, they should. Is he though? Like, considering what went on in the Bible, it makes sense now. He's sexually oppressed. That's why he's so fucked in the head. Well, yeah. I mean, definitely it would make sense. Get this nice little bowl load up here. Hey, Zooks. Oh, look at you with your little flipped ear. That's so ridiculous, you little goblin. Silly thing. God is a MGTOW. Of course he's a MGTOW. I mean, if anything, God's also like a weird, like, incel MRA dude, too. Like, I mean, like, God's a piece of shit. Just a total, like, fucking sexist pig and all this other shit. Just definitely an utter fucking scumfuck. Definitely not somebody I'd worship. Juju. Hey, buddy. Bleh. That little sigh of frustration. What? Come here, bud. Come here. Oh my god, fruit ball. Pretty sure Lilo drop out. Wait, what? Jared Doss Ben's business address and email. Hope Ben sues him. Isn't he already gonna sue him? I mean, honestly, at that point, that's just like some criminal fucking shit. Like that. I mean, he needs to be put in prison at that point. Like, that's actually fucking, potential incitement of, like, threat on their life. Like, that's just fucking, as far as I'm concerned, like, criminal shit right there. Like, that's just straight crossing the line beyond any reasonable fucking metric. Isn't he in pedo? Yes. And yeah, he won't live long in prison, and I hope he doesn't. Fuck that guy. Like, the fact that he's able to get away with doing shit like that, I mean, he's gonna certainly fuck around and find out. Like, karma will hit his ass. Like, I mean, there's gonna be, he's gonna be, like, honestly, especially with DP, and fucking with them, there's gonna be at least some random motherfucker in there that's probably willing to, like, fuck around and find out with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, two-way street type of shit. There's at least a few motherfuckers, that listen to DP that might be, like, lurkers or quiet, maybe not active users or some shit that might generally, like, try some shit. Or at least try to find out. It's already happened. Not surprised. Go figure. Well, I mean, it's just like, at this rate, a dude went to Jared's house and knocked on his door. Man, so that shit goes even deeper than I thought. Am I on, like, if there's a DP stream that, you know, where they kind of deep dive into it a little bit, talking about it or some shit, you know, see if you can link it to me and we might check it out later. Because now it's starting to get to a point where I'm genuinely like, what the fuck is going on with all this? Like, what is leading up to all that? Like, and I'm wanting to kind of see a little deep dive about this. This should be the first time I've checked out DP in a fat while, so I guess I'll deep that. It's making you hungry. What we got here? Damn, that looks good. That's looking pretty fire. Not even gonna lie. Do you remember A-Kid? He covers Jared more than DP. Yeah, I remember that guy a little bit. Big J burger. Dude, that looks so good. Looks so good. But anyhow, alright, let's get myself off to work and all that fun shit. But of course, you know, I'll be back around a little later tonight. Which, yeah, at least sounds like we got some shit to kind of delve into. Between this whole Jared DP thing and then, you know, some other shit, then seems kind of curious. So, anyway, I'll be back off work. So, peace out, and of course, I shall see you all the next one.